Hello there, Mr. Brandon. How are you? So I wanted to give you a demo today of this idea that it's nothing new at all, right? But I guess it kind of attempts to solve the problem when the UI becomes messy. Generally, when we don't have the full clarity about systems, right? It gets to a point where you need to refactor, all the spaghetti thing, whatever. And in my case, so that's the complication, right? Through the refactoring, you hit this wall. And generally, we ask ourselves if we're using the right framework. And I'm not claiming I solve it, but this time I allowed me to pause to just do a simple system as an exercise, right? To exercise what could be a more flexible user interface framework where it doesn't, well, I don't want to say this is correct, right? That it saves me of getting into trouble. But anyway, consider this just an experiment about what could be like streaming HTML or something. You see, in this app, I can do a reload, right? There is this green with the blue inside, right? Element with two columns and the red on the left and the yellow on the right. Those are applets. Those are all those elements are the same kind of elements, okay? Applets. All right. Now, this is basically okay. I can I can run okay this system with a commander. So the entire UI here is Socket.io based, and it passes through the server. Okay, so it's basically right. There's no HTML trying to manipulate anything, right? Everything goes, of course, from the top to bottom. Uh, so if I do like load app, actually, yeah, destroy app, right? You see, destroy. And load app, just the green, right? Load app slash live. Now I have the blue, but the red came, right? So basically, hold on, forget about the red case, right? In this case, what we had is, right, is loading an applet in a place that is possible to load. Okay, so there's authorization in there. But every single applet carries a client and a server companion, okay? Every single entity here. So almost like XBL client server tied. So, the green one came and the blue came, and the blue, of course, brings its layout, okay? Double column. And the target is like a target namespace where child can live, right? So there's authorization there. Now, the improvement and by the way, one component here is that from the not from the aspect of the code, but from the aspect of the state. Okay, what's the state here? The state is just so far is just presentation, true or false. Okay, there's nothing more. Every single option state is, it's presentation, true. It shows, right? False, no. But it's not even reactive. It doesn't really matter. I just want to have a state. And but also if they're child, and then it's like a directory inside. Okay, so if you look at my in the database here, right, you see app, there is root present true and live inside with a menu. And what I'm doing is taking a snapshot, right, using a hash. So when you look at here, you see that's the snapshots hash, right? Now the live brought a component inside, okay, that was a new functionality. So I could do like a destroy, okay, app live menu, because I know that's called menu, right? See, by hand. And I can do a load app live menu by hand. That works, right? Always giving us snapshots of the state tree. Now, what you saw there before was an addition that I made today, where, of course, right, an applet can bring initialization code that runs a command like this, right? So that's why you saw the red, by the way, coming up. And the other addition I did today is the red menu in this case to bring a new UI element, the bottom, that actually does the very same thing, can dispatch a command through the system, just like, for instance, widgets. You see widgets. Oh, yeah, it's widgets at the live element. So this was by hand, right? So I want to destroy by hand, right? Is over. And I want to do at the bottom, the very same thing. That's the demo. I know it's nothing much, right? But there's always like something interesting, right? For instance, for testing, right? The model that I have here to load and unload is the very model that I can run through from the test perspective, right? So for instance, when you execute something like this, npm run scenario JSON1, you see A, B, C tests, right? So it's kind of the user testing and the execution test system as well. And it seems that this supports me to run stories, but I'm not even sure I'm using this as the basis for the refactoring work that I have. But I wanted to lock in this reflection on the side. And I can always, when I'm coding, I guess, I can always point to this case, right? And say, look at that system, take some lessons from there. I don't know. But I wanted to show you that nevertheless. Thank you very much.